Alright everybody, this is segment number 5, and I'm now going to be doing another game for the PS1, which this time, if you saw in the last segment, I did Wheel of Fortune for the PS1. Well, if you take a look at the next segment, I'm going to be playing Jeopardy for the PS1. Jeez. Don't know what is with me in this cough today. But hopefully I can win Mikey, Aubrey, and Aliyah a lot of money. And hopefully know some categories in both the regular Jeopardy rounds and the double Jeopardy round.
Hi folks, I'm Johnny Gilbert. We'll get to it. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like.
Okay, everything's done.
What'll it be? Okay, so how many people? And we'll get a couple of computer contestants to play against you.
Alright.
Player 1, what's your name?
Oh, that didn't even look good. Erase that. Erase it. Erase it. Erase it. Screw it. Leave it as it is. Sometimes writing your name on the Jeopardy board is tough to get right. And this game, however, is not going to count towards my run.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Put on your thinking caps, folks, because it's time for another game of Jeopardy!
Let's do it. Now, it depends on what days on what days I get to do filming the segments. The camera angles are going to look a lot different, so I apologize.
See if you're ready for these first round categories.
Children's Literature,
Children's Literature,
Classic Television,
Classic Television,
The American Revolution,
The American Revolution,
Ranks and Titles,
Ranks and Titles,
Common Bonds,
Common Bonds,
and Biology.
Biology.
I think I should know these.
Player 1, let's get started.
Okay, here we go. Play Classic Television for 100.
The Ballad of Jed Clampett was the theme to this sitcom.
What is the Beverly Hillbillies? Okay. Space it. Okay. Complete. And H.
Yes!
There we go.
All right, pick again.
Classic TV for 200.
Its opening asked, can two divorced men share an apartment without driving each other crazy?
What is The Odd Couple?
Exactly.
Got it.
All right, pick again.
300.
On this British import, Honor Blackman preceded Diana Rigg in playing Patrick McNee's partner.
On this British import, Honor Blackman preceded Diana Rigg as Patrick Massey's partner.
Here is the correct response.
What is The Avengers? Never heard of the show.
All right, pick again.
Classic TV for 400.
For 7 years, Clint Eastwood kept them doggies rollin' on this Western.
Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollin', 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 ride
Right you are.
All right, pick again. Mid-1960s science fiction series in which you would hear the robot exclaim, "Warning, warning."
Oh, shoot.
Player 1.
Is it Lost in Space? It's gotta be Lost in Space. No. Please tell me it's Lost in Space.
Right you are.
Got it! Swept for that category in a snap. Okay, ranks and titles for 100.
It's the feminine version of the address "Milord."
Player 2.
What is Milady?
That's it. What'll it be, player 2?
Ranks and titles for 200.
Meaning first in position or rank, it's a synonym for prime minister.
I have no idea. Honest to God, I don't know. What is the premiere? Okay.
Player 2.
Ranks and titles for 300.
A hetman, or ataman, was the leader of a village of these Russian horsemen.
Player 3.
Where are the Cossacks?
Yes, indeed. It's your turn, player 3.
Ranks and titles for 400.
From 1867 to 1914, this country had a khedive as its head.
From 1867 to 1914. What is Egypt?
Correct.
Okay then.
All right, pick again.
500.
You'll find a verger in a church and a shamus in one of these.
You'll find a verger in a church and a shamus in one of these. What's a synagogue?
Here is the correct response.
Synagogue. I don't know what it. I don't know how to spell it. The American Revolution for 100.
One of the planners of the Boston Tea Party, this silversmith served as an officer in the 7 Years' War.
Player 2.
Who is Paul Revere?
That's right. Player 2, it's your turn.
The American Revolution for 200.
On December 6, 1776, the British occupied the naval base at Newport in this colony.
On December 6, 1776, the British occupied the naval base in Newport in this colony.
Here is the correct response.
What is Rhode Island? Okay.
Okay, player 2.
The American Revolution for 300.
On July 5, 1777, Britain's Burgoyne took back this fort the Green Mountain Boys took in May 1775.
Player 2.
What is Fort Tongarondoga?
Sure. All right, pick again.
That really reminds me of a pencil.
Passed by Parliament on March 22, 1765, this act was viewed by the colonies as taxation without representation.
Passed by Parliament on March 22nd, 1665, this act was viewed by the colonies without taxation, without representation. Was the Stamp Act? Okay.
All right, pick again.
The American Revolution for 500.
Major battles in this state include those at Brandywine and Germantown.
Major battles in this state include those at Brandywine and Germantown. What is...
Here is the correct response.
You have got to be kidding me. That's my home state, Pennsylvania, really?
In the brass bottle, Horace Ventimore buys an antique brass bottle that contains one of these beings.
I should be knowing some of these answers. I mean, I know I passed classic television okay, but...
Here is the correct response.
Oh, was a genie.
All right, pick again.
Biology for 100.
Insensitive to light, your blind spot is where this nerve joins the eye.
Player 2.
What is the optic nerve?
Correct.
All right, pick again.
Biology for 200.
A hormone called glucagon raises the level of this in the blood.
What is blood pressure? It's got to be blood pressure. Space it. Please.
Good guess, but that's
Oh.
correct, unfortunately.
Anybody?
Glucose! Oh.
All right, pick again.
Darn it. Biology for 300.
Fungi such as mushrooms lack this green pigment.
Fungi such as mushrooms like this green pigment. Fungus?
Here is the correct
What is
response.
chlorophyll? Chlorophyll.
All right, pick again.
Common bonds for 100.
Bulletin, ironing, skate.
Player 3.
Waterboards. Shoot.
Correct. Contestant 3, it's your turn.
Common bonds for 200.
Tartar, Tabasco, Worcestershire.
Player 1.
What is sauces? Now that's an answer I know. Gotta be sauces.
Yes.
Alright. Back to
Player 1,
1200.
your
Common bonds for 300.
turn. Answer.
Why the Daily Double?
Player 1. Please make your wager.
$100.
Blue, John, Leno.
Player 1.
Blue Buffalo. J.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, pick
Okay, I'll give it that much. So, 400.
Cowboy, bowler, pop.
Was a hat.
Player 1.
No, not a hatcher. Just hat.
Yes.
Alright.
All right, pick again.
Common bonds for 500.
Santa Fe, Oregon, Chisholm.
That I don't know. What are trails? Okay.
All right, pick again.
Alright then. Children's literature for 200.
Not only could this nursery rhyme character eat no fat, he had a cat with only one ear.
Player 2.
Who's Jack Sprat?
That's it. Player 2, it's your turn.
Children's literature for 300.
Dr. Seuss's Bartholomew Cubbins finds that every time he removes one of these, another appears.
Bartholomew Cubbins finds that every time he removes one of these, another appears. What are hats? Okay.
Okay, player 2.
Children's literature for 400.
A series of dreams he had about lions helped inspire his Narnia books.
I don't know.
Player 2.
Who is Lewis Carroll?
Good guess, but that's
No.
incorrect, unfortunately. There's a lot of game left, so hang in there.
Yeah, there is. I don't know. Who is C.S. Lewis? Okay.
Player 2.
Hey, that's my initials. Biology for 400.
One book describes this protozoan as a mass of living jelly.
Player 2.
What are the Amobia?
Correct. All right, pick again.
Biology for 500.
This part of the small intestine is named for the fact that it's about as long as the width of 12 fingers.
I don't know.
Anybody?
Stomach? What is the... I don't know where I can find that in my stomach.
And to finish the board.
Children's literature for 500.
This book's first edition said it was translated from the original equine by Anna Sewell.
This book's first edition said it was translated from the original Equine by Ina Sewell.
Here is the correct
What is
response.
Black Beauty? Okay.
Well, that brings us to the end of the first round.
Alright then.
Let's look at the total scores so far.
I am now in first place with $1,700. Player 3 and Player 2 are tied at $800. So I obviously don't know who's going to start first.
Now it's time for the Double Jeopardy round.
Okay, is it gonna load? Oh, there we go.
Now here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Opera,
Opera.
B words,
B words.
cheese
B
please.
in quotation marks.
I'm sorry.
Cheese, please.
Rhode Islanders,
Rhode Islanders.
American history,
American history.
and world cities.
World cities.
Player 2, you go first.
Okay. Opera for 200.
After his death in 1958, Finnish composer Are Merkanto's opera Juha premiered on radio in this capital.
After his death in 1958, Finnish composer Arja Merkarto's opera Juha premiered on radio in this capital. What is Helsinki? Okay.
What'll it be, Player 2?
World cities for 200.
The Shinkansen, also known as the bullet train, travels from this capital to Kyoto in 2 hours, 40 minutes.
The Shinkansen, aka the bullet train, travels from this capital. What is Tokyo? Okay.
Your choice, Player 2.
Okay. Had to stop the camera there so I can put it into the video editor later on. Cheese please for 200.
A 1573 book said a perfect cheese should not be like Lot's wife all this season.
What is salt? There we go.
To be sure.
Alright.
Player 1, it's your turn.
1900. Cheese please for $400.
Eugene Field wrote, "The best of all physicians is this fruit pie and cheese."
Apple pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie. No, seriously, what is apple pie?
Right you are.
Alright.
All right, pick again.
$600.
Cheshire cheeses were once shaped like grinning cats, which may have inspired this author's Cheshire cat.
Who is
Player 1.
Lewis Carroll? Alice in Wonderland much? Because he is from... The Cheshire Cat is from Alice in Wonderland. No.
That's right.
Alright.
All right,
Cheese,
pick again.
please, for 800.
Guinness says the world's largest cheese was a 40,000 60-pound cheddar made in 1988 in this U.S. state.
What is Wisconsin?
To be sure.
Alright.
All right, pick again.
$100.
Traditional carbonara sauce has cream, eggs, bacon bits, and this cheese in it.
What is Parmesan? There we go.
Yes. All right, pick again.
$4,700. Okay, I'm gonna pick B words for 200.
During one of these heavy snowstorms, visibility is less than 1/4 mile.
Player 1.
What is a blizzard?
That's correct.
Alright.
All right, pick again.
B words for 400.
It's a four-letter synonym for boast.
What is brag?
That's right.
Oh,
All right, pick again.
right now, Jamar. Okay, I got gain a call from Jamar Rosado, but Jamar 500. I'm sorry. Oh, Daily Double. Shoot.
Player one. Please make your wager.
Okay, I'm only gonna wager $300.
In medicine, it's the opposite of malignant.
Player one.
I don't know.
Good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately.
Was benign.
Correct response.
Okay.
All right, pick again.
It's the sports event that combines cross-country skiing with rifle shooting.
What is
Player one.
biathlon? I can't pronounce the word right. Oh, there we go.
That's correct.
Biathlon.
All right, pick again.
Okay. B words for 1,000.
Emerson said that this, without grace, is the hook without the bait.
What is beauty?
Player one. Right you are.
Alright.
All right, pick again.
Spoke through that board. And now we're going to go back to World Cities for 400.
Wadowice in this country was the birthplace of Pope John Paul II.
What is colon?
Player one. That's it, exactly. You're building up a big lead. All right, pick again.
And now I have $7,200. Okay, World Cities for 600.
The Winter Palace, with more than 1,000 rooms, is part of this city's Hermitage Museum.
The Winter Palace, with more than 1,000 rooms, is part of the city's Heritage Museum. What is St.
Here's the
Petersburg?
correct response. All right, pick again.
World Cities for 800.
The name of this notorious South African suburb is derived from southwestern townships.
The name of this notorious South African suburb is derived from southwestern townships, not West Town.
Good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately.
I don't know either, but... What is Soweto?
Here's the correct response. All right, pick again.
100.
Washington
No, 1,000.
lived in the
What the heck am I
Alhambra
thinking?
in this Spanish city, and a book of legends resulted.
Let me take a good guess and say what is Seville. No!
No.
Shoot! Back to 6,200. No, it was Granada. Shoot.
All right, pick again.
Oh well. Go to our American history for 200.
Unaware of the Treaty of Ghent signed earlier, the British attacked this Louisiana city on January 8, 1815.
What is New Orleans?
To be sure. All right, pick again.
American history for 400.
The British gained Charleston Peninsula, now in Boston, by winning this June 17, 1775 battle.
What is the Battle of Bunker Hill? Because it's got to be in one of these clues. It's probably in this clue. I don't know. Maybe in the third clue.
That's right.
Oh, it is. All right then.
All right, pick
6,800. American history for 600.
On November 7, 1811, this territorial governor of Indiana lost 62 of his men at Tippecanoe.
Player two.
Who is William Henry Harrison?
Correct.
Okay.
Player 2.
American history for 800.
In 1794, this Chief Justice negotiated a treaty calling for British evacuation of the Northwest.
In 1794, this Chief Justice negotiated a treaty calling for the British evacuation of the Northwest. Who is John Jay? Okay.
Your choice, Player 2.
American history for 1,000.
After defeating the Indians at Fallen Timbers, this mad general built a fort on the Maumee River.
I don't know.
Player 3.
Who is General Anthony Wayne? Okay.
Yes. Player 3.
Rhode Islanders for 200.
This Civil War general, admired for his side whiskers, served as governor of Rhode Island 1866 to 1869.
Player 2.
Who is Ambrose Burnside?
To be sure.
Okay.
Your choice, Player 2.
Rhode Islanders for 400.
Robert Gray discovered this river that forms much of the border between Washington and Oregon.
What is the Columbia River?
That's right.
Alright.
Player 1, your turn.
Okay. 600 for Rhode Islanders.
He painted the first 5 men to succeed Washington as president, but is most famous for his 3 of George.
I don't know. He painted the first 5 men to succeed Washington as president, but his most 3 famous for his famous 3 of George. Who's Gilbert Stuart? Never heard of him.
Okay, contestant 1.
Rhode Islanders for 800.
The play Little Johnny Jones introduced his Give My Regards to Broadway.
The play Little Johnny Jones introduced his Give My Regards to Broadway. Who is George M. Cohen? Okay.
Player 1, your turn.
Okay. Go for opera for 400.
Shostakovich's opera Lady Macbeth of Metzinsk is about a murderess living in this country.
What is Russia? Just taking a guess and saying what is Russia.
You are correct.
That's it.
All right, pick again.
Okay, 600 for opera.
The answer is
Ooh.
Player 1, please make your wager.
Oh boy. I think I should know something about it. Go for 1,400.
Darius Milhaud wrote a 1932 opera about this Habsburg Emperor of Mexico.
Boy.
Take a look at your monitor.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, I know who that guy is now. I think he goes by the name of Maximilian. You know
Player
what?
1.
I'm gonna try and take that answer and guess and say who is Maximilian. Please?
That's correct.
Yes!
All right, pick again.
Up to $9,000. Opera for 800.
This Turandot composer's opera Sister Angelica is set in a convent and has an all-female cast.
This Toronto composer's
Player 2.
opera Sister Angelica, who's bikini.
You are correct. Player 2, you choose.
Opera for
Like
1,000.
Carmen, Prokofiev's opera The Duenna takes place in this Spanish city.
What is some? Oh, so it's not in World Cities, it's an opera.
And to
Shoot.
the board,
Boy, did I get that mixed up badly.
Actor Moses Brown led the movement that made Rhode Island first to abolish this in 1784.
Quaker manufacturer Moses Brown led the movement that made the RI first to abolish this in 1784.
Here is the correct.
What is slavery? All right, then.
All right, that brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round.
Let's take a look at the score.
Despite a slight mix-up in categories, I now have $9,000 for Mikey, Aliyah, and Aubrey to go to their birthday banks.
This is a little anticlimactic, I know, but here goes.
Final Jeopardy.
Take a look at the category for Final Jeopardy.
What is it? Columnists.
Columnists.
Okay.
Player 3, we have your wager, please.
Right.
Player 2, your wager, please.
Right.
Player 1, please make your wager.
I ain't wagering Zippo.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer.
In 1955, she began her advice column by assuming the pen name of a columnist who have just died. I do not know. I don't know.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Player 3, your question? That's right.
Oh, it's Ann Landers. Okay. $1,000. $200 she goes up to.
Player 2, let's take a look at your question. Sorry.
Who is
that's
hints from
incorrect.
Heloise? That's
See
not
how much it
right.
cost you.
$2,400. All of it.
Oh, I guess it's just not your day.
No, it ain't.
Player 1, let's take a look at your question.
I didn't know.
No, I'm sorry. What's that going to cost you?
It's not gonna cost me anything. I didn't even wager. Alright then. So, by win with the game, with $9,000 for Mikey, Aubrey, and Music Gal 19,
Congratulations, Player 1. You're the Jeopardy.
$3,000 each that I won.
See you next time for another game of Jeopardy.
See you later, Alex, and I'll see you guys for the next segment to come. See you then.